What's up, everyone? My name is Lamar, and I'm the founder of Organic Clicks, a local SEO company based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. This is local episode 7, and we're going to discuss reputation management for local businesses. And we're going to break it down into 4 sections. So we're going to talk about, why and where to get online reviews. We're going to discuss how to get online reviews. We're also going to discuss review management. So when a customer responds, whether it's good or bad, how to respond to those reviews. And then lastly, I will discuss some advanced review management strategies. A lot of clients come to us and, the biggest concern they have, not just from a local, just a SEO standpoint, but they some of their concerns come from, their reputation online. And sometimes we'll see where you search for their brand and all you see is just these review platforms with a ton of bad reviews on them, or there's an article in the top results for their branded keywords with just a lot of bad content or bad feedback from customers. And that's a big concern, because if you have a lot of bad reviews, what happens is you lose a lot of business to your competitors who are thriving with positive reviews. So it's very important to just provide great service. I always tell them that provide great service, to make sure that positive reviews precede that, whether you ask them or whether you try to purposely get more reviews online. But it's really important to just provide great service. Once you do that, you'll naturally get some positive reviews. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So why and where to get online reviews. So we'll discuss, just the why aspect of it. And part of that is, 81% of consumers go online before making a buying decision. And that's super important to understand, because that's a high number. So if you have a ton of bad reviews online, and you got 81% of consumers looking for your local services, you're going to lose out on a lot of opportunity, and you don't want that to happen. So that's the biggest why in itself. So if you need more whys behind that, so look at the images on the right here. 72% of consumers trust online reviews as much as a personal recommendation. I mean, that's pretty that's a pretty high number. So you want to make sure that you have those positive reviews, because a lot of people are making their decisions based on that, on what other people are saying. 68% of consumers go to social network sites to read product reviews, and whether it's product reviews or local reviews or whatever, whatever channel or platform you're on, or in, you want to make sure that even not only on your main local sites, but even your social media sites, they are getting reviews. And I'll go into that more in depth here in a second. But having reviews across several platforms, positive reviews, that is super important. And then lastly, this is probably the most profound. 90% of consumers say that positive online reviews influence their buying decisions. So, if I'm left up to, 90%, then I need to make sure that I'm providing great service, and, consumers are leaving positive reviews, because I don't want to miss out as a business owner. And I know if you're a business owner watching this, you don't want to miss out on, a potential new customer because you have bad reviews online, and those are not being taken care of. And then secondly is just from a local SEO, local marketing standpoint. If you look at the pie graph at the bottom here, you see that reviews is about 13% of the pie. So you want to make sure that reviews is a big part of your strategy. And a lot of statistics show that in 2017, reviews are highly valued. Positive reviews are highly valued. And now in today's age, you see a lot of businesses putting a huge focus in getting positive reviews online. And that's the how part, and we'll discuss that in a minute. But quickly, I want to show you, just from a review standpoint, how impactful getting reviews are. So just going over to Google here for a second and search dentist Valentine, North Carolina. And one of these is our clients, Friendly Dental. And if you look in this local pack here, the top 3 results are showing. And if you look at each one from top to bottom, you'll see that the top one has 443 reviews. The second one has 128, and then Friendly has 106. So you can see a descending order here. Not to say that all Google My Business profiles are going to rank this way based on descending order and how many reviews you have, but this is a good indication that Google is valuing reviews. I mean, you see it. You see the more reviews that you have here, the higher you're ranking. But there's other correlations and factors from a local SEO standpoint that can rank you higher in this local pack. But reviews do play a huge part of it. And then just where to get online reviews. So Google, Yelp, and Facebook. Those are some of the major players. And the reason why is because when you go online, if you search for your brand today, you'll see that your Google profile shows up. You'll see that Yelp shows up and Facebook. These are very consistent across the board. So you want to make sure that you are getting positive reviews on these platforms. There's obviously other niche specific options, Home Advisor, Health Grades, and then there's many others where you maybe you have a more personal profile you can get reviews on, but you want to make sure you're getting reviews on these platforms because they show up for your brand specifically. And just real quick, just looking at one of our other clients, so just even a non-brand term such as massage, Kenilworth, Charlotte, you'll see that for this client, Daybreak Massage, if you scroll down, look, Yelp's up there, Facebook's up there, and some other review platforms, but these are up there, and you'll see this very consistent with a lot of businesses. And this is a non-brand term. So if we search for their brand, Daybreak Massage, it's going to be the same thing. You're going to see, and we just pull it up right now. So Daybreak Massage Charlotte, and when you search that, you get their website, of course, but look, Yelp, Facebook. I mean, it's very consistent. So, and it's across the board for most brands and businesses. So getting reviews there it should be a top priority. And then, filtering those down as you get a lot of reviews there. All right. So how to get online reviews is the next step. And that's always the hardest part for most businesses. The first step you need to take is just asking. They say you can't close a sale if you don't ask for it. So it's the same concept here. You got to ask patients or customers, especially the ones that are happy, ask them for a review. It will, the percentages here are less than 5%, but I'd rather have some percentage of a chance than zero. So asking is super important. Website reviews. So you can add a page on your website, and if you have a WordPress site, you can use WP Customer Reviews. That's a great plugin with great reviews on it. What it will do is it'll allow visitors to leave content or testimonials or reviews on that page. And of course, you want to have some moderation to it, but you want to let reviews, whether good or bad, go on this page, because it will help you see some issues within your business, and you can continue to evolve and fix those issues. But the good thing about this user generated content through your testimonial page that allows consumers to leave reviews, it will evolve with a lot of keywords, a lot of local relevant keywords, and this could be valuable to your business in terms of ranking and improving its authority through this testimonial page. Thirdly is just making it easy. In your newsletters, emails, reminders, text reminders, whatever the case may be, if you have a review form with custom links, and I'll explain that in a second, but put your review options in their face, Facebook, Yelp, Google, your Google profile page, and constantly send them reminders like leave us a review, especially your existing customers. If they're continuing to come back and enjoy your services, then hey, why not get a review from them? So let's talk about review form with custom links. Okay. So I don't know if you've heard of White Spark, but it's a great local SEO service. and it's an overall great tool to use to increase your local SEO impact for your business. So here's a review handout generator. So essentially what this is it allows you to add information within this tool, and this is a free tool, by the way. And as I scroll down, you can see you can add your city information, your custom, you sign into your Gmail account or your Google Plus account and so forth. And what it does is it creates a form that really allows them to see how to leave a review on your social media platforms that are pretty important. So as customers come into your store or your business, or you're in front of them, whatever the case may be, you can hand them this form, and it makes it easier for them to just follow directions, simple steps, and go home and actually leave a review. This is helpful because it's something they can take away with them and leave. Whether they put it on the table or on the fridge, at least they can see it as a reminder that, okay, I need to leave a review. They're really good. So this form is free, and I would recommend using it. To create a custom link for your, say, Google My Business profile, because if you use Google's your Google My Business custom link generator through actual Google, this does take some technical savvy and it may take more time. You can literally go to Whitespark again, and you'll see the link up here. And they have a quick review generator link tool for you for free again, and it creates a custom link within seconds. So if I go scroll down, I typed in my business name, and you'll see the map come up, and there you go. There's the review link, and it's a short snippet. If you in your emails, whatever the case may be, if you want to leave a short snippet instead of any long custom URLs that you may have to make, this tool will do the trick. Next is just online review software. So these type of softwares have become very popular lately because, again, a local reviews they become 13% of the overall ranking factor for local businesses. So yes, you're going to see new tools arise from that. So if you look at the image on the right, that's your Google My Business profile, and that's where you want to get your review. So I forgot to mention that, but on the Whitespark Google review generator, this is where you would get your review. All right, so back to online review software. So, some popular ones out there are Bird Eye, My Social Practice. You're going to see these tools have a monthly subscription of anywhere between $50 to $150 a month. But when I say it's well worth it, it's well worth it. If you ask a patient for a review, less than 5% chance they're going to leave it. If you use this software, it's almost 40% chance. And we've seen it. We're using some of these tools now, and they've really increased the amount of reviews that a business will have online. So, we've had a business increase their reviews or they went from 0 to 50 within a month, and that's not normal, but it's good to get real customer reviews. They're actually leaving the reviews online, and it's just because we're making it more accessible to them. So let's talk about the online review software. So we're actually at Organic Clicks, we're creating our own review software, and it's going to be called Organic Reviews. A good twist to that. So here's just a quick a snippet of how this will work and how it will look and so forth. We still got a lot of functionality to add to this software, but the plan is for it to launch in 2018. But first section is just dashboard. It just really shows, okay, an overview of how you're stacking up against your competition, the industry, how many reviews you have over time, or average ratings, just a whole bunch of data here just for you to analyze it and say, okay, are we improving in our reviews online? The next section is just a section where you see just the aggregate review total, or actually reviews for every review that you get online, and you'll see the actual review itself, who left the review, where they left the review, and so forth. So you just have a list of all the reviews you've ever gotten here, and you can filter that by a certain time frame. from a campaign standpoint, this is really just saying, okay, how many people have we asked for a review? So you can see if the execution part is being done. And real quick, just to explain this, so how the review softwares work is you utilize the review software, and when you enter the customer's phone number or email in the software, it will send them a text message, and they can click on the link within the text message. And when they click on the link, it directs them to your profile page for your Google, Facebook, or Yelp profile. And immediately the review box pops up, and they can click post. They can click, they can leave, a small comment, and then click post. And the cool thing is it connects directly to their profiles because they're logged in on their phones, and it goes directly to your profile for them to leave a review. And they can do this within 20 seconds. And that's why you see the huge increase in reviews with these softwares, because they can literally do it immediately. They don't have to go home and wait. They can do it right in front of you. You can ask them while that's on their mind and they've had a good experience. But it's so cool to see these features. And this section just shows you, okay, how you're interacting with your customers when asking for a review. From a blog standpoint, this is just, general blog information from Organic Clicks. It just really helps you with your local strategies overall, outside of reviews. This is a report section. So this will just really give you insights on how many people are opening, clicking, how many you sent, click-through rate, open rate, just give you details. And there's other tabs here, but it just gives you a lot of information just to see how well you're doing with getting reviews online. This is the part I'm most excited about with this software, is that it's a local keyword tracker. And what you'll see here is in most of the other tools that I mentioned earlier, the review tools, they don't have this feature. And the goal for this feature is really to see by keyword, at a keyword level, by location, how you're ranking. And we want to see the correlations with how many reviews you get online and how well you're ranking in the local pack, in Google Mobile, or just Google search results itself. So this is helpful just to overall see, okay, are we improving from a keyword standpoint in our rankings? And obviously there's a ton of a whole bunch of local SEO factors that you have to execute as well, but reviews is a part of it. So this will help you see how you're trending. All right, next is review management. Okay, so this is how you respond to customers that leave reviews. So if a good review is left, you do want to respond to the good reviews, because responding, you want to respond with gratitude, and it shows positive reinforcement. You got an audience looking at your business, so you want to show that you care about them and you're happy that you responded. And they'll see you're happy that you responded. And the other aspect of that is, if the audience is watching and you're responding, you're taking the time to do that, you also make the customers feel happy. Like, you make them feel good about their situation or their service, the services that you provided. And then by you responding, that may trigger them, telling a friend. So, you want to respond just to show that you really appreciate them. Bad reviews. Okay. So this is what most people are concerned about. And what I'll say to this is, don't panic. There's some ways just to really handle bad reviews. And the first way is just responding in a positive way. Don't try to convince the audience that they're wrong and you're right, or convince the person who left a review they're wrong, you're right, because the audience is they're looking to see how you respond. And I mean, you can state facts in there, but still, it's not your goal to prove them wrong. It's your goal to really just show sympathy. Tell them that you appreciate their feedback and you're looking to improve, but you want to just show that you care. You do care that they had an issue. And then the underlying aspect of that is fixing the issue. Like, what is the actual issue? What they say is 75% of customers leave reviews based on how they were treated. And that's huge, because you want to make sure that as a business, you're always treating customers, the best way possible. And, sometimes you're going to have customers where there's something that goes wrong. Like, you're not going to be perfect. Something's going to happen. Something's going to go wrong. And you just want to make sure they're treated well. Like, you really treat them well, and you make them feel good about the situation, even though something went wrong. And that will help carve out, or curve some of the positive reviews that you get online, even, if they had in their mind, they feel like they had a bad experience. And part of that is, fixing the review. Like, yeah, they left a bad review, but call them up, figure out how you can resolve their issue, if it's, if you can resolve it. And, we've seen by doing that, like, consumers really updating their rating to 5 stars, and then also removing the review. And just don't forget this part, though. You need to ask for the removal or the update. If you resolve the issue, ask for it. Just like the clothes, you got to ask for it. We all know that everyone's busy. Next is just really getting more positive reviews online, and that's using the software, asking more people, so forth. But if you get positive reviews, it's going to push down the negative reviews. So just make sure that you're constantly getting positive reviews online, and it's super important to do that. All right. Lastly is advanced review management. So if you're a business and you're moving up in the rankings, but you still want more visibility, you want more customers, I recommend using paid ads. Obviously paid ads depends on your budget, cost per click on certain keywords and what your competition is doing. There's a ton of factors here. But with paid ads, if you look at the image at the bottom here, you see those 3 ads for South Perth Dentist. The last one has the star ratings at the bottom. So what that will do is that's probably going to help them increase click-through rate there. And with Google Ads, they have ad extensions that allow you to add real reviews from your customers on your ad copy, which you can see here. And one thing to know about review extension is that you need to have a third-party software that houses all of your reviews on a specific landing page, so you can input that information into Google AdWords. And that's the benefit of also having a software that allows you to get more reviews online, or some kind of email marketing system like Demandforce or Dentrix, whatever the case may be. These types of softwares will have landing pages to aggregate all your reviews. So doing that is important, because that can definitely help click-through rate and more visibility. The next thing is Google search results. So there's some advanced SEO strategies that you can implement that communicates with Google at a level where they can see some of the code that you're putting on the back end of your website or your pages, and that's called schema markup. And I'll show you real quick what schema markup looks like within the search results. So for the same keyword, dentist, Ballantyne, North Carolina, if you look down here, this is the local pack, and then this is the top 10 websites in the search results. So if you look here, for our client, Friendly Dental, they have 5-star reviews right here. If you look at every other website here, they don't have that. And this is just a review schema markup strategy that we've executed on the back end, and this will help increase click-through rate. If I go on this page, obviously look here first, but if I go here, I'm going to look here, and I see those 5 stars, so that drives attention to it. And also, if you increase your click-through rate here, and you're doing all the other local SEO factors, executing those, that could help you move up in the search results as well, because Google is going to award where people are clicking and executing the right SEO strategies. But that's it for today. That was just review management online for local businesses. I hope that was helpful, and I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thank you.